Hey everybody, Shaman32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 5th episode of classic Doctor Who. This is the beginning of a brand new arc. The episode is entitled The Dead Planet, and the arc, I do know what the arc is. It's the Daleks. I'm so excited. Now, I believe from what I can tell, this arc goes up to episode 11, so it's a good size one. But after that, I'm going to do my best not to look at the arc name. I want to be surprised if a classic alien or monster or machine or whatever turns up. So I'm very excited. I did say in the last one I know, but I'm assuming because this is a reaction, you guys have already seen the episode, so you would have known anyway what it was. So I've been excited since I first saw it. I wish I hadn't seen it. I do wish I hadn't seen it, so I could have been surprised by hearing the classic sounds and just discovering that it was a Dalek. That would have been so cool. That would be so cool just to have that surprise. It would have been so fun. Like, I'm kind of get that feeling as well with Modern Who with the 50th, or the 60th. Yesterday the 50th was on, because obviously there's stuff popping up all the time with announced stuff, and also I've unfortunately did have one or two spoilers come up on my screen, but I'm not going to say until I react to it next year what bits I have seen and what bits I haven't, and that. But I'm going to say it now because I haven't been able to say it to you guys. Neil Patrick Harris. Oh, that's an officially announced one, so I can geek out about that. That is huge. No, it's legendary. I can't say the full thing. I wasn't ever fully into How I Met Your Mother, so anyway, he's always Dr. Horrible to me. Anywho, I don't want to get fully into his casting because there's speculation with what character he might be playing, and I've read the name, and it'd be so cool if we can get to that character point before that episode airs. Although I can't, because then I might get it if it is that character. Anywho, back to classic Who. I really personally liked the caveman arc. I really liked it. I think I liked the third episode better than the fourth, because I've got hiccups now, for God's sake. I always do it after having McDonald's. Something about the burgers give me hiccups, so I do apologise. They also tickle the back of my throat, which I've got anyway. But I don't know what it is about the third episode I just preferred. Now, I think it's maybe because I was annoyed. Again, I said it all the way through. I think he's Czar. Cal was the outsider one. I get confused between the two names, so I do apologise if I get them wrong now. Like, all the way through, I was getting them wrong. Mixed up. I just doubted myself for the whole thing. But the one that they saved and got back to the camp, I thought he was going to help them. He didn't. He was like, although I think in his view, he thought he was helping them, because he thought like they came from the other side of the mountains, which he thought was inhospitable. Inhospitable? Wasn't livable. So he thought he was helping them by keeping them there. But obviously they had to sneak away. So it wasn't how I thought it would be, but I really enjoyed it. Didn't like the fact that the Doctor run over Barbara. But because the Doctor's a completely different character from what we know. And I've said it before, I think that maybe Barbara and Ian are going to help him loosen up a bit, or like teach him things as well as him teaching them things. So I think that's going to be really fun to see. I don't know how long that's going to take, and I believe the second Doctor's a completely different tone as well, which I like. I like the idea of regenerations because it means if somebody doesn't like a particular Doctor, obviously I would recommend watching all of them to get the full range. But if you don't like someone, you don't have to watch it. There's a Doctor for everyone. There really is. And they're really, like with Modern Who with Ncuti Gatwa. I'm so excited for Ncuti. So excited for Ncuti. He's going to be amazing, I think. He's going to be so good. And Senator Scott. Rwandan Scott? Anyway. I'm all over the place because I had a meeting that's thrown my head off a bit. But I've been wanting to do it, so I'm going to do it now. So apologies if you hear cars. It's daytime. And also, if I feel a bit look a bit disgruntled, a bit off of it, we're in the middle of a heat wave in here in the UK, so I'm a bit uncomfortable, which is why I've got a hoodie on. I haven't got this hat on. I haven't got my blanket on my lap. We're all over the place today. But my head's in the mode of recording, so I'm going to record and make the most of it. I don't know what's going to happen with this episode. The only thing I know is it's Daleks. It's going to be amazing. I'm assuming they're on Skaro, but we might not be, because obviously at the end of the last episode it ended where they were saying, Eve's like, Susan, check for nuclear activity. It's like, it's all clear, it's okay, it's okay. And then obviously they went away to get cleaned up, and it went over into danger and kept flashing, and that was the cliffhanger. What a freaking cliffhanger. That was cool. That was, you could like feel, oh fuck, like that, and I can imagine maybe back then it might have been even more of a, oh no, but like that was ominous, bit scary. So like, I don't know how the Daleks are going to tie into that. Maybe they've the one that put the radioactive waste or decimation or whatever it's going to be. Maybe they did it, or maybe it is Skaro, and that's why. But I don't know. I'm waffling on a bit. I cannot help it today. My head is completely off. Now, this is another relatively short episode. It's 24 minutes, 17 seconds here. I'm watching it on BritBox.co.uk in case you want to know. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to get to meet Daleks. I believe this is probably going to be the Doctor's first meeting of them as well. This is going to be fun. I cannot wait. But if you enjoyed this reaction, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Give that notification bell a tick, and you know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now it says skip intro in the bottom right corner of BritBox. I'm sorry. I ain't skipping the Doctor Who intro. I never skip the Doctor Who intro. And I still love how it's got it back to front laid on top. I wonder if they did it with like 2 layers of film. I don't know. Which is really intriguing. Obviously, technology was different. I would love to know how they did that. Okay, we are really picking up where we kept up. I'm just going to turn the volume up.
Now, what is the radiation rate, Susan?
New headphones. Apologies. Oh, okay, we're going to turn that one up as well. So it's probably going to come blasting out. Apologies. I will try to even this up in the new in the editor. That is a really ominous. It wasn't nuclear. It was just radiation. But the dead planet, is it dead because of the Daleks? Sorry, I would have. Oh, Terry Nation. I know Terry Nation. Awesome. Was it Tony Hancock? He was. I remember when I was like, it's been years since I watched any Hancock. Whoa. That looks so weird.
Forest fire.
I know it's probably because it's like on that. It looks really, really bizarre. I don't know how they did that. It's freaking my eyes out. It's like if you've ever done Photoshop, if you do it high pass thing, it looked like that. Okay, it looks different now, but you know what I mean. It makes it look a bit weird.
Strange.
What?
Quite a breeze blowing.
Well,
What's so funny about that?
The branches and things.
Nothing's moving.
it doesn't seem to be moving, Glenn. Not.
Oh,
They're absolutely still.
they are. I don't like that. Don't touch it with your bare finger.
Like stone, look.
Stone?
It crumbles when you touch it, look. It's petrified. How fascinating, a petrified.
Is that just netting there, or plastic netting? I think it is. Looks cool.
What could have caused it, grandfather?
Ah,
No, I don't know, but I intend to find out.
what kind of radiation is it that it detected? And why didn't they look and double check?
Ian, where are we?
I don't know.
You take
Go with the doctor!
I'm sure that he can.
whatever?
Oh, you'll figure it out in the end. It's not quantum leap.
I hate it as much as you. I'm just as afraid. What can we do?
Exactly. Make the most of it in
The
season.
ship. The ship's no good without him. We better keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
He seems to have a knack of getting himself into trouble.
That is still, to this day, very true. Very true.
I just wished.
We'll be all right.
Are they just friends, or is there something between them? I keep getting a kind of feeling.
He deserves something to happen to him.
People say that, make jokes about that. I'm okay, but ooh. Whoa, this looks so weird.
Oh, Grandfather, look!
Looks like they made that plant to the right then on Blue Peter.
With
Oh!
its colour.
Yes. Very pretty, very pretty.
So there's still life growing
I found it,
on there.
Beautiful.
isn't it? I'm going to try and pick it and keep it all in one piece.
No, leave it. Leave it. Don't pick it.
There we are.
No, you don't pick it if there's a life growing on this planet.
Ian! And then I'll try and get...
Coming, coming.
Oh, you squished it.
What is it? What's the matter?
What the fuck is that? Whoa. Is it petrified as well?
Like everything else in this place. Solid stone.
It's hideous.
Whoa.
The animal is solidified, certainly, but it's not crumbly stone. It's metal.
Oh, metal.
Can't you imagine an animal unless it's flesh, blood, and bone? Hmm?
Oh. I like the fact we're going a bit more alien now.
You're not on Earth then.
No, certainly not.
She still held out hope.
Are you sure? Oh, certain.
Does it look like her?
We started this journey far too hurriedly to make any
Yeah,
calculations.
exactly.
You know that as well as I do.
They were in a rush. They just needed to get out of there.
But here there's nothing to rely on, nothing.
Well,
That must be
me?
terrifying. Exactly. He's reliable. Does he like her, or is it...
to do is believe. Really believe. We'll go.
I like him.
We will, you know.
I like them both. Like, I did not like her in the first episode. But I really like her through that one, because, like, she helped when nobody else wanted to and things like that.
Whatever it was destroyed everything that was living. But the planet is dead. Totally dead. Barbara!
Mad.
Over here!
Has he seen something moving?
What is it, Chester?
Tracks or something?
Must get back.
We're on Skaro. That is Skaro.
City. A huge city.
Oh, she looks eager to find out now.
Well, Doctor, can you see anything? Any sign of life?
Oh, look.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
No sign of life.
We're on Skaro. Whoa. That looks all handmade miniatures. That is awesome.
Fabulous. Here, you have a look.
That is amazing. Ah. So we are on Skaro, because that's definitely meant to be Skaro.
What do you think, Doctor? I don't know. Whatever it was destroyed the vegetation here certainly hasn't damaged the city.
If anything, they came out afterwards.
No movement, no light, no...
Maybe they're off-world for now, I don't know.
I've been down there.
Down there? Oh, no. We're going back to the ship.
Now, don't be ridiculous. That city down there is a magnificent subject for study.
They're both in the right. Yeah.
You're the only one who can operate the ship. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Doctor. Your glasses?
He's like, oh, poo. Ooh, I like how it's all covered in mist as well. Like, there might be more of it. Now, did that appear after the rest of the planet was dead? Where's Susan? Susan, hurry up. She's going to get kidnapped, isn't she? She's going to get taken. No! Susan! She's going to get lost. She's going to end up wandering around and bumping into a Dalek, isn't she? You twit. You could have let somebody... Humming. She's really good at the scared. Fuck, she's going to back into it. That's a really good... Their use of sound in this is fantastic. Ah. That was a human hand! That was a human hand!
All right, Susan. It's all right. You're safe now.
That was a human hand.
You know, sometimes I find the gulf between Susan's age and mine makes difficult understanding between us.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, would you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Be grateful.
Like that. But he went to her for help, and he asked very nicely. He didn't say, go talk to her. Get the flower.
I saw in the jungle. What happened out there?
But how old is... I know, obviously, they haven't come up with a date thing, and they don't probably come out for it for quite a while. But I wonder how, like, when they talk about this era, how much would...
It was like that, a light touch on the shoulder. I couldn't have been mistaken. Well, I believe you. But Grandfather says that it's impossible.
But that was a human hand.
That he finds it difficult to go against his scientific facts. I know. Oh, look. Why don't you just try and forget it for the moment?
It ain't fucking impossible.
I don't know how you make sense of any of this.
You're quite right, quite right.
Can you find out where we are?
He's making his notes. Give him some chance.
All right, I admit it. A small part of the blame is ours, but naturally we're anxious. What are we going to do? Can we live here? What do we eat? There are millions
A
of
very
questions.
good idea. I'm hungry.
What's she doing?
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, I've suddenly got this terrible headache.
The radiation.
Oh, did you want something to eat? What would you like?
Like some bacon and eggs.
All right, bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs, yes.
But,
TARDIS is fully automatic.
Yes, yes.
It makes food too, really?
Thank you.
Bacon and eggs.
what's this?
Go on, try it.
Really? Like I know, like 13's one did custard creams.
One bite and I taste the bacon, another and I taste the egg. How do you do it?
Well, food has component parts, dear boy. Flavors are rather like primary colors, you know. You blend two to achieve a third and so on, etc., etc.
That makes sense. That's how like they put flavorings in things and things like that instead of the actual ingredients like they have.
Would you like something to eat?
No, thanks, I'm not hungry.
Oh, child, that's unusual. I do hope your effects outside the ship hasn't affected you too much.
Can they look at where the fact the radiation is at maximum? Because that's probably her headache.
Skaro.
There was somebody there.
Like, do you fucking believe me now? Sound like an animal. Like there was like a screeching like animal type noise on top of the tapping. Nothing. Are we going to see anything? Because that was a human hand on her shoulder.
That noise? Look, I've had enough of this. Please, can't we get out of here?
Ah, but the city, I must see the city.
Why?
I would not be
Does he have some idea of what it could be? Has he heard something in his childhood, matey?
I shall do what I want to do.
Why endanger the rest of us by staying here?
Grandfather, please.
He says, all right, he ain't going to. Rule number one, the doctor lies. I bet they're not prepared to leave, are they? It's not going to let them leave. Something's like locked it in, maybe? He's lying. Is he lying?
Stone trees are all very well. The next forest I walk
He is. You could tell by the look on his face. He's tricking. I think what he just did stopped it from happening, I think.
K7.
K7. Ah, yes, of course, the fluid link. Yes, yes, yes.
Ah, he purposely fluffed it.
There we are. You see the end of it's unscrewed itself and the fluid...
Did they not see him doing that? He was directly in front of him.
Mercury. Oh, can I get it for you?
No, I'm afraid you can't. We haven't any. At all.
What?
No.
Don't you carry a supply?
No.
Is. Did they not see him doing that himself?
There isn't anything outside because...
Yes.
He knows.
City.
Yes, the city, of course. Of course, we're bound to get some mercury there. Yes, we're bound to.
He knows he purposely did it. Let's look at Ian's face.
Seems we have no alternative. We have to go to the city.
I like how you could see it in Ian's face. He went, that cheeky little smile. I like that.
Oh, quite so, quite so.
Oh, I'm enjoying this so far. I think that maybe we'll see a hint of the Daleks at the end, or maybe not even this one. I don't know. Just the name of the arc. So I know they retroactively named it. Whoa!
Be careful.
Has he not got a scanner or instrument that he can scan it with that he should have been taken to check the city? Or is that what is in Susan's book? What is it? The fuck? What the hell is that? They're human here.
Glass files. Look. Let me see.
And there was somebody here last night. They must have...
There's another human. So there's another human on the planet.
Today's supply for thought. That's enough, isn't it?
Yes, ample.
Oh, I trust we won't be more than a couple of hours.
I know, but you got to be prepared.
You ready, Susan?
Yes.
Come on then. Off we go.
I felt like maybe bringing that into the ship's going to be a trap. So is there like a human hiding out in the city? Whoa. That does look cool, but we're on Skaro. Whoa, look at the different set. This is going to be so much fun.
It's a long journey. My legs are rather weak.
Look, why don't you rest here? Ian and I will look around and see if we
No.
can...
I want to look around too.
I must say, I don't feel too good myself.
Maybe they should have looked at the instruments again.
Ideally, what we want is a laboratory.
Ian, look.
Because are they going to be all right? Like being exposed to all that radiation?
Back here and say,
No!
all right?
Oh my fucking god. Barbara gonna get caught? Fuck, somebody go with Barbara. She's gonna get caught now. Really? Don't separate! Ooh. I recognise this hallway. There's something I saw in the reaction I saw to Adventures in Space and Time. That camera's following her. They're here. They're still here. But I think there's a moment that goes along that hallway with Ian. Whoa. Oh, God, that is trippy. Having the camera on a slight skewed angle. It's really interesting. It makes it a bit, like, disorienting. That's really cool. Oh, it's shut behind her. They're trapping her in. They're purposely doing it. They're drawing people in, separating them. She's not noticing that everything's all closing behind her. Oh, that was cool, having her actually go to the camera. She's been trapped. It's not going to open her again for her, is it? There's no thing this way. They've trapped her purposely. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, there you are. Any luck?
No, how about you?
No.
Where's Barbara?
We'll give her a couple of minutes more, and then if she's not back, we'll have to go and look for her.
Doctor, all right. He's struggling as well. I think they probably opened a certain amount to draw into a certain area, or she's gone back right back to where she was. I like how they've angled the camera so you can't, well, couldn't see them then. I probably will see them at some point. The radiation's getting to her, isn't it? I like the echo and the sound design in this has been really good so far. She's... Shit, they're trapping her in properly. Fuck, closing that off too so they can't see her through. Shit.
We've waited long enough for her. We must go and find her.
They're all struggling because of the radiation, aren't they? Fuck, what are they doing to her? Oh, is it an elevator? I would fucking stay there. See, that sound there made it sound like it was like moving. Don't know where we're going with this. Hey! Okay, there they are. Ending. That was the survivors. Ooh. That was a good scream. That was a very good scream to end it on and cut there. Perfectly cut on the end of it too. Uh-oh. That was nice. We got a small glimpse of them at the end. Like people could probably go like watch it. They were like, "What the hell is that going to be?" Because it was a human hand on Susan's shoulder. I like how most of it was fairly contained. I still think they should have looked back at the instruments on the desk just to make sure. They might have seen the radiation level. So hopefully they'll have some medical stuff on the TARDIS, or they find something in the city that'll help counteract it, because otherwise they're screwed. And that. But I can only begin to imagine how scary that must have been, just like really weird and just ominous, like the way it was bouncing along, just that yeah, and people probably thought, why the hell is there a plunger sticking out from the camera? Like, I really liked having it just like off there like that. That was really cool, and the camera seemed to be moving with it as well. Like, we were not quite at size, but right on level with it. And I really liked it when she came towards the camera. Like, that kind of thing's not been used much, and like her hand went right over it. It was really nice, really well done. Like, I like the camera tricks that they've used, and the sound design is really well done. The sound design is really like the music and the sound effects and that they make and they've used really like add to the unease and that it's really well done. And like that when Barbara was coming along that hallway and it was like the camera was obviously on the ground but slightly off kilter. That little tiny subtle things like that really add to your unease. And if you don't know to look for something like that, you don't realise that that's making you like anxious and uncomfortable. So I like that. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to seeing as like throughout this, like especially the first Doctor, and it will change as like technology develops throughout the rest of what we're watching. But I'm really looking forward to like the tricks they use to make things work and things like that. I like that. That was nice. There was like I think my favourite bit is like when the Doctor was like, "Oh yeah," like just something. "Oh no," like I'm annoyed that the Doctor I'm stumbling. I'm sorry. I'm annoyed that they didn't see the Doctor taking the thing out and messing it up himself. I swear he was right in front of them, but they were too mesmerised by the monitor. But then you could see the exact moment Ian realised what the Doctor had done. He's like, "Oh yes, I suppose it's going to be the city, isn't it?" "Oh yes, the city. Oh, it's a good idea." Like, and he is just I really like it. Like the Doctor being cheeky. I like the Doctor's grin on his face. He's like, "I got that one." I liked that. That was good. It was contained. It's developing the relationship between them, but we were like still like finding out little things. I didn't know that this version of the TARDIS was going to have something that makes those little blocks that taste like food. That's really cool. No, I like that. I can't even begin to imagine how terrifying the Daleks must have been back then when they first came on TV. That must have been so cool. Oh, I really liked that one. That was really good. That was a nice. It was a change coming to something with like metal and things like that, and that I still like that shot when they like the first shot of them on the planet. It felt like I've done it like when I've like played around in Photoshop before. I think it's the high pass thing where it like basically makes it look a bit weird, and then you change like the just like screen or like a different like light or whatever in the settings, like above the layers. I think it's high. That's what I've done anyway. But I think it's in the filters. It's like a high pass or something like that, and it made it look like that. That really weirded my eyes out. My eyes went really weird for a second, but then when it cut to the next shot, the camera was normal again. So that was really weird. I can imagine that must have been so unlike like what back then. I can't wait for the rest of it. I cannot wait. That was good. I'm excited. I know part of that excitement is some Daleks. But I really did enjoy that episode. It was nice. It was really well done. I can't wait to see like the dynamics and the relationships and all that sort of part develop as well. I like seeing that cheekiness of the Doctor too. That little like smirk of that like that. That was a nice start. I am so excited. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'd love to know any little tidbits from this episode. Anything like that. What bits did you like? Did you like this better than the last lot? Because I know a lot of people didn't enjoy the caveman one. I did, but I know a lot of people didn't. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get into another arc and with the Daleks. That was I really like that. That got me had an effect on me, like the music, like all the aspects. As soon as I saw Skaro as well, I loved the model they used for it as well. That was really cool. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick, and you'll know when the next one goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for enjoying these reactions, and I will see you again for the next one. Bye.